Hello everyone and welcome back to the GTWS. Round 3 takes us to Deep Forest, a track known for its pack racing and close quarters combat with a very competitive lobby ahead of us. How will we get on? We're going to throw it straight to qualifying. Welcome back indeed to qualifying for round 3 of the GTWS. We're at Deep Forest Raceway and once again I am joined by the lovely Dev. Please say hello, Dev.
Hey everybody.
I am kind of curious as how this one's going to go. If you are eagle-eyed among you, you will notice this isn't the BMW M6, it is the Z4. We have bounced around with this race a lot. We've come up all sorts of different plans, we've landed on something, and as usual, Dev, would you like to take us through the race rules for this one and what our initial strategy is?
Yeah, absolutely. So this race is going to be 20 laps. It has a required pit stop, but there's only one set of tires that we can use for this race, which are going to be in compound. Yes, we could use wets, intermediates and wets, but there's no rain, so we're not going to worry about those. But the tire burn is 4 times tire burn. So the question that every single driver has had to ask themselves going into this race is, do I put a new set of tires when I come into pit, because I have to come through the pit lane at least once? And there is a risk reward to how you want to answer the question.
Ooh, I was worried about that Porsche weaving then up the straight line. It's going to hit me. Yeah, it's very much risk reward this one. We looked at the M6 and we wasn't happy. I wasn't overly happy with how it went. And then for the first time in GTWS, for me at least, I had a look at the leaderboard and one of the fastest BMW drivers wasn't running the M6, and I discovered you can use different cars by the same manufacturer. So we brought out the Z4 for a very short wheelbase, which should do much better around here. And we discovered it's about a second a lap quicker than the M6 on a good run. So yeah, the Z4 is usually bottom of the meta. Could be our secret weapon today. Let's go for our first flying lap then, as we follow the Beetle, the only Beetle in the lobby. I'm very aware that thing's got a penalty, so I might back off if it does get too close to me. Well, I get too close to it.
Yeah, so as we were kind of addressing, the BMW here does have 2 cars in the group that we could always look at for every single race. And that's something new to us, because previous GTWSs, we've done Ferrari. Up until recently, only had 1 car that you ever always picked from. And we had the AMG, same thing. So this was something that when we were kind of strategizing and planning out, we kind of tripped into it.
Yeah, we did like 25 laps of practice in the M6. Like, oh look, Z4.
It's like, oh, if we didn't check the leaderboard to see pace, to kind of measure ourselves and compare ourselves, we would have never found this.
No.
And to be honest with you, I was watching other lobbies earlier in the day, and even in the higher ranked lobbies, people are running the M6. I think that's more of a comfort pick than anything else. So we kind of just went based on what the data is telling us. Drive the best car at your disposal. It's really what it is.
This is why we do the prep.
Not bad at a 128.6.
No, I've just seen the pole time. That is rapid.
Yeah, it's about the time I'm seeing A-rank lobbies.
I'm going to back off the Beetle and do one more flying lap after it. I'll follow it through here. Oh, the teleporting Beetle, Herbie there ahead of us. Yeah, I'm going to back off and then give it a second flying. Try to take too much life out of the tower to start off with.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, right now, if we start where we qualified right now, we're at 8th. I take that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. As usual, Deep Forest, it's pack racing. It is close quarters combat at all turns, especially with the hairpin, especially for the middle sector. So, yeah, be ready for a lot of action. all the time and me being very quiet during it. But it's back right off now because I know I've got a car from behind me.
Now, one thing I have seen some drivers do on lap 1, it isn't optimal racing lines by any means, but they take the hairpin a little extra wider, just so they don't get put into the middle of that, trying to cut and dive bomb that hairpin. That's all race dependent. It's all race dependent. It's all situational racing.
Yeah.
But it is a safer line turn 1. It is a little slower, but it is safer, and it kind of can get you out of that chaos if you feel like you're going to see a dive bomb come through.
Now, have you seen the leaderboard time for pole?
Just generally, or right now?
Right now.
That's A plus rank time. Yeah.
That is unfair.
Because I watched an A lobby and a C lobby in Europe earlier this morning, and the C lobby was 128.8 for their pole.
Well, we're beating that.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, if we sit somewhere in the 128s, we'd be fine. Generally. And honestly, if we get into the low 128s, then this 11th position is going to count so much. And we can even do a 5th lap. So
yeah, we're going to get one more in. Nearly 127.
There we go.
That's faster than anything we've done in practice.
Oh yeah. No, it's... But we haven't... Well, you did about 20, 25 laps yesterday in the Z4?
That was a 128.4, I think I did. Fastest.
Yeah, this lobby is quick.
Yeah, I'm happy I've given everything I can for this lap. I honestly did not see me getting down that low to the 127s. So I feel I've given everything I can, and it's just a case of this lobby's really good.
Yeah. And this lobby's good in qualifying sessions, so who knows how dangerous the lobby's going to be as a race.
Yeah.
Anyone can put in a good hot spot.
Not too far off. If I get close to that B1, I might get a toe down to the line.
Yeah.
I bogged it down. Invisible toe rope activate.
Yeah, no toe, but that's fine. I mean, I'm happy with it.
I'm happy with it. For this sort of competitive lobby. Yeah, I couldn't get any more than that. I couldn't get any more than that. Well, are we the fastest BMW? Yes. At the moment. Until it's still on that.
That Beetle's almost 2 seconds a lap slower than everyone else. Oh.
Jeez. I was very surprised when I saw it. Very surprised. The R8's gone well. There's a couple of R8s in here, they've gone well. Audi getting some good representation. The cars you don't normally see, the GT by Citroen GR3, the Renault and the Beetle all down the bottom there. God, Beckish, get that together. No, never mind. Okay. 129, and that Beetle must be horrible. It must be like driving a van. As we've seen cars described before, they're usually like driving a van.
Yeah. Was it? If we would be driving the
GR4.
The GR4 for BMW, we'd be like, yeah, this is a ship.
HMSM4.
It's a cruise ship.
There is some interesting comments in the lobby chat at the moment. Oh dear. I think someone got a bit feisty in qualifying. I hope that doesn't roll too much into racing cause too much carnage. Be kind and polite, people.
This is why This is why I think, and I think turn one and the hairpin are obviously the two most dangerous parts of the lap.
Yeah,
And I think on turn one, with us being in the middle of the pack here, if we can try to go on the wider pit line, go on the wide line,
yeah,
avoid the
yeah,
dive bombs.
absolutely. So then, who's up for some proper wheel by wheel action? Banging and smacking each other through the deep forest. This is going to be crazy, I know it. I know it. I got that horrible feeling in my stomach. This is going to be a war. Group rated B races have this sort of thing where it's just carnage. Let's get the grid run down. Out the aggregator pole for GT7, who absolutely flew on his qualifying lap. 911 alongside that. I love that checkerboard. So I like that. That's nice. Silver AMG alongside that for Oddfellow, and then the Ferrari in the Verstappen.com racing livery beside that. Very nice Spanish livery on that R8, very shiny as well. Multiple colours for TNR NPC on the Ferrari, and then the Marlboro 911 just behind that. There's ourselves in the Z4, the car I never thought I'd race online properly. Just behind us, the Mazda RX Richard from sounds good. Ralph in the only Lamborghini, very white, very, very white. And the other BMW, the M6 for Antilia. Standard Porsche for Kushka. And another Verstappen.com racing livery, that's very popular apparently for gold. That's a livery for the Citroen, and then the standard livery for the Renault. And bring up the rear is the only Beetle I've seen in about 2 months. 16 take the start for 20 laps. Please, please be kind to me, racing gods. I'm not 6 deficit in the Verstappen.com racing livery on the 296s yet, I swear. It's like the Red Bull livery all over. You always see that one in the race. That one's always guaranteed to cause an accident. Or the Greno livery.
Yeah, there's two of them. There's two of them in this lobby, so
Yeah. No flyover, but we are green for round 3 of the GTWS. And there's acceleration of the Z4 working wonders straight away. Not too sure where he went. Oops, little touch.
I'll say no. You were able to kind of tuck underneath and get kind of a good safe line there. Because I was like, pop into the wide line. No, you're able to get away from the pack a little bit because in about 3 laps we're going to see that map kind of stretch out a little bit.
Yeah. I expect to see Yonda do what we saw last GTWS. Oh, we'll let go, not go over this. What Vlad did, and he just absolutely checked out in this race of the last GTWS. Which is very easy to do here if other cars start fighting each other. Let's take it nice and steady this first lap. As I get a little nudge from behind there.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about the French driver behind because apparently he's the one who caused some put some elbows out on a flying.
Well, Z4's acceleration compared to other cars is magnificent. Yeah, you ain't accelerating me, Mazda. Go away. I hear you buzzing around.
Yeah, I'm surprised you did. Honestly, I was looking in your rear view the entire time, expecting a dive bomb, and it just never really came.
I don't want to go free. Oh
No,
my word.
Your acceleration's the only reason why it didn't get worse.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lift. Come on, man.
Well, yeah, and he has a penalty too, which...
Massive moment of Will's getting squirrely on me.
Not too bad.
Set her back down.
Yeah, just race the race. The driver of concern is in front with a penalty, and there's multiple drivers in front with penalties now, so
Oh, you
we're going to be
dick.
able to make some. Yeah. Why are you blocking that line with a penalty? I'm about to be silly. We have damage from that too, so.
Yeah, I know.
The Lambo is just trying to peek through.
Yep. The problem I have with the Z4 is if they nudge the back of it, it could easily go round, so I've got to keep that in mind in battles.
Yeah.
Especially in acceleration zones. Can't defend that one. We've got very deep there.
That Lambo is not being
Ooh.
You were not going to be able to do inside line on that. That Lambo took that track spot
Yeah.
on you.
Wow.
Ooh.
How is going on here? I mean, with a Verstappen.com sandwich, I'm scared.
Mixed with a little bit of neck coating, and then this is
Yeah.
a dangerous corner.
There's the Renault. Bloody hell. He's a good start. We've gone backwards quick here.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's okay. What didn't help was that guy blocking on the penalty.
Yeah, that made no sense, and then he gave you damage on top of blocking. Not only did he slow you down, but he put damage on the front end, which kind of did affect our downforce a little bit.
God, that Z4 initial acceleration is brilliant. Its top speed though sucks ass.
Yeah.
This is why it won't work on any other circuit.
I think this is the best decision we could have done for this. For this track. So now that we're at the quarter mark, I'm just about to hit the quarter mark of the race.
Yeah.
Let's kind of talk about the race rules, tire strategy, and all that stuff. We kind of addressed it a little bit in qualifying, but we really didn't get much into what we want to do. So it is 4 times tire burn. The mediums could last. Like let's just not ignore that fact. The mediums could last all 20 laps. If you really wanted to drive through the lane and just do like, there's a car and there we go, that is a strategy. But if you would do that versus fresh tires, the fresh tires gain at least a half a second a lap.
Yeah.
From there, so the 4 seconds you gain from the no tire switch gets eaten up real quick.
I thought the Ferrari.
So our idea from the conversations and the testing is yes, we're going to switch. That's not going to be a question. Let's throw that out the window right now. We're not going to try to be cheeky or anything like that. The tire kind of loses its most efficiency around lap 12, from what we feel.
Oh, that Ferrari's getting feisty.
So based on what's in front of us and what's around us, anywhere from 9 to 11 or 12 is a very reasonable pit window.
Yeah.
So right now, I don't think we're in a spot of traffic where going early is going to be beneficial.
We're doing 128.6s in the traffic, which is pretty good, so... The Ferrari keeps hassling the Lamborghini so hard. I reckon we drive down the hairpin. I mean, we're not losing the leader that much either. We're actually gaining on the leader at times here.
Yeah, a lot of that time loss we have right now, that 10-second gap, really was just getting bullied in the last couple corners of the last couple laps, but we're making that up with them fighting in front of us.
Yeah. This is the true Deep Forest experience right now.
Because one nasty fight in front of us, we could jump from 9 to 6 very easily.
To lift the throttle so I didn't rear end Lamborghini then.
Yeah, he kind of got squirrely out of that corner there.
I will warn everyone watching the video now, I'm going to go very quiet at times during this. More than maybe I did at Dragon Trails.
No, with that Ferrari on your tail and the Lamborghini just kind of putting its nose where it wants, you are in a very tight spot right now.
Yeah. The pace of the lobby is really, really good. This is a really competitive lobby.
It's like just outside of this hairpin, we can see up to fifth within probably a second and a half of us. So
we're pulling away from the cars behind us as well.
Yeah, and if you look at the map, the lobby has stretched out, but we're in probably the tightest part of that. So we just have to be cautious and just kind of pick our moments. I would say I'm a little disappointed with the Lambo there, but that was just good. That was good. That was good driving. Good racing.
Yeah, it's forceful, but it was fine.
Yeah.
He knows out of the hairpin down the straight line, I'm going to catch him though.
He kind of just tried to. There goes that answer. But I think that penalty that he picked up is because he is having to think about you.
Yeah, he was pushing hard.
Those corners. Yeah.
I'm already catching him now, before the penalty line.
And don't trust Ghost.
Dragon Trails taught us that one the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of fresh air.
Let's see if that Lamborghini can catch up.
He catches me. He starts catching when I cross the start-finish line in a straight line.
Yeah. But he also has a Ferrari on his tail, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just a couple laps outside of the window. So where do you feel comfortable with this car right now?
That answers your question. I'm still doing personal best. I'm still happy.
I'll say, do you think we need to go early in the 9, or do you think 10, 11?
I will copy what George does ahead of us.
That sounds fair. Good save.
Yeah. When does it start catching me here? So it starts catching me at a penalty line and a straight line here as well. Okay, so I've got plenty to work with.
Move.
Fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
I lose, in a straight line, I lose about a tenth to maybe a tenth and a half by the time we get to the next breaking point. But I gain in that period as well. I'm still happy, I'm still happy.
Yeah, can we get into this cluster of 3 in front of us? Could we introduce ourselves to their race?
Hmm.
We're gaining a little bit because they're fighting. Which is why I wanted to kind of throw that out there. That they're
Yeah.
getting a little closer. And they want us. They want us to be. We want to be introduced to them very quickly.
Let's do that again.
There's that Lamborghini.
Put it in this lap.
Yeah. Yeah. Just do it now and then help mitigate the time loss from that penalty a little bit just by getting fresh rubber.
Clear air.
Mm-hmm.
Get hard to stop it.
And we're not the only ones thinking it either.
That's good then. That reinforces the idea. Don't refuel. That's going to run a thing for the whole
And it looks
series.
like some people behind us reacted too, so
That's good.
we'll be coming out with a little cluster behind us, but we'll have easy fresh air.
Fun fact about the BMW Z4, it was one of the first cars that Good Smile Racing used. It's also the first car to ever feature Hatsune Miku in a race car. You knew I was going to bring out something nerdy at some point about this thing. There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna serve this penalty in the back, which is fine, but we have fresh rubber. So now the rest of this race is just how much track position can we gain?
Mm-hmm. One of the things we haven't brought up, which could be a thing, and I don't want it to be a thing, but it could be a thing. Some drivers might just go for it and not pit. Oh, there's a sarcastic message in the chat there. I just picked up on that one. It happens a lot in these sort of races where the tyre lasts. Go on, sorry.
And I've seen lobbies where someone was going, and I think I was sitting there watching them, like, are they going to pit? And then on lap 19, they pit. I go, that's a decision.
That is a choice you have made. I think everyone ahead of us is more or less stopped.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people stopped that lap, which is fine. We kind of got out of the trap that we wanted to be in.
Yep.
And it looks like
Which makes this entrance going to be a pain in the arse.
Oof.
Oh, by all means, just shove me off a bit more. It's fine.
Yeah, he does that way too often. For my liking. Because I was really hoping the undercut would have worked on at least the Lamborghini.
Yeah, if we didn't have the penalty, we would have thrown past him. That's my bad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that happens.
Yeah. I don't think today I'll be fighting a Lamborghini for 20 laps, but here we are.
I mean,
he's already gone defensive. He's already gone defensive.
Yeah, he's gone defensive way too early. Because we could work together to get caught up to everyone else.
Got on the power right time. Oh, there's smoke there. There's a car in the wall there. There's a car around there.
Ooh.
That's awful ghosting.
That was very interesting. Okay. Lamborghini, play nice. Play nice. There's a place in front of us that we both want to fight for. There's no need to put the
cut his nose off them.
Okay, so that was a series of events that I wasn't expecting.
Still kicking off in the chat a bit there as well.
Yeah. I'm seeing someone at least say I'm sorry, so. At least someone goes, you know what, I did wrong, my bad. So now we realistically, or I'm going to say realistically, because there's still 8 laps to the race. We could be sniffing a P4.
We could be. I'm not the only one who went deep. The Lambo went deep as well, which introduces the Audi to it. Go after it, Audi. Fight it. Do it. If that group behind us could start fighting, I'd be much happier than I am right now.
Yeah, right? Let's see what happens after this turn, see how much that gap goes. Because right now we're about 3/4 of a second. Yeah, that Lamborghini was able to pull away from it.
No. You can't rely on Audis for anything.
Because I'm watching your review, I'm watching the split or the deltas, and I'm like, that doesn't seem like a fight to me. But you definitely gained in that last section there, depending on how this hairpin goes for both you now.
If I didn't make a mess of that hairpin, that would have been our first 127.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You're in a very solid spot. Like, when we looked at the points prior to this race, 5th is very much where we would want to be. It's 90 plus points, the improvement from previous races. And honestly, this lobby is probably the most competitive we've been in ever.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can't tell you how hard that section of corners is to get right. That takes a lot of practice doing those ones.
Honestly, the fact that you can get track limits penalty, you could clip a wall. Yeah, it's not as easy as you're making up. And your gap is over a second to the next.
Nice.
But unfortunately, the gap to the 4th place driver in front hasn't really shrunk.
It shrinks in a straight line. Out of the corners, it shrinks. In the corners, that thing's pretty good.
Yeah.
I hit the apex, Dev.
Be
proud of me. I hit the apex.
And looking at the map, he really doesn't have 3rd place in his sights.
So that's it. That's how they're right ahead of us.
Yeah, really. Because he's just driving to make sure he keeps a good P4.
Okay. Oh. Lambo just went off behind us.
Yeah, I see that everything is just dropping behind you, which is good. Now we can not worry about what's happening behind. We can worry about what's happening in front.
Did not see us in this position on lap 15 at all.
No, I think with the decision we made to box on 9, I think, was a very crucial but very smart thing for us to get away from track and just drive for track position for the second half of the race.
Yeah, 100%. And this is what I always say. That one of the things I've learned massively over the past 6-7 months of playing Gran Turismo is if you avoid the carnage, let everyone make their own accidents, the places come to you.
Yes. As we saw, that the triple ghost collision in a situation where like, we were fighting for 8th and all of a sudden we became 5th.
Yeah.
And that's really, like you said in the beginning of this race, this is quintessential pack racing, the pack and the fighting and the keeping your nose clean. Now this is what this track does. Is this track really does stretch out the field. It really does just make sure everyone can race in pockets of clean air toward the middle to late part of the lap.
Yeah.
To where now we're just trying to chase and we just have to stay clean. Hope someone makes a mistake.
We are matching pace with the car in front. We are pulling away from the car behind, which is good.
Exactly.
It's a good situation to be. When did we start this? 8th. Was it 8th?
Yeah, we started 8th.
Never hit the apex again. It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
On-worn tires.
Oh yeah, on 6-lap old tires. They are scrapping hard behind us. Have you seen it on the map?
Yeah, they are. Oh, you can see it on the Lamborghini's map is no longer in 6th.
Also, we just beat our qualifying time on 6-lap old mediums.
Nice. I'm just watching your delta and hoping I can see a 1.9, but we're not there yet. Because I'm not worried about anything behind you.
Cool.
Like we're so far ahead. We're almost 5 seconds ahead. So.
Jeez, that gap's open massively. The Renault's up in 7th. I was looking across at the tower. The Renault's in 7th. Well done. Curious to see where the beat one is.
6, 7, 8 is fighting because Jorge was 6 just a minute ago.
Unfortunately, guys, you're watching the wrong race.
We kind of fiddled into our race, which is fine.
Yeah, I take it. You take points however they come.
Mm-hmm.
I have a high scoring points race that's boring, and a low scoring points race that you're fighting the whole time and it's all dirty and elbows out the whole time.
Yeah, it's mentally exhausting after just 20 laps of that.
I was exhausted after Dragon Trail. I really was. I feel more comfortable here. I feel much more calmer, relaxed at the moment.
Yeah. The gap between you and 6 now is like 6 seconds. You have completely driven way past that group.
That's what we like to hear. I just can't make an impression on the car in front.
No, he's just driving so well. Even with your best laps and you're just dropping your time over slowly, he's just doing just as well.
I am going to take 5th and stop pushing. I'm just going to bring
just bring him for 2 laps. At this point, it's better to pocket the points than to try to push for more. Because right now, round 1's going to get dropped if we keep on doing everything we're doing here.
Yeah.
This is, I think, going to be...
Oh, message.
Yeah, I didn't see you. I just saw a message, and I was like, oh, no.
This is definitely one of the more vocal lobbies.
I mean, 3's already dropped out of the race. Like, we're only at 13
Oh, bloody
drivers
hell,
still
yeah.
standing.
Didn't notice that.
I know you're being quiet to this section, and you absolutely should. This section is so technical, so difficult.
Especially because I know the tyres are gone. The tyres are giving me everything they can, like, for immediate speed, so I'm
Yeah.
just taking it easier.
hmm And that's where the question of should we pit early, like in our case, we did the lap 9 box.
Yeah.
This is where it could have backfired on us if we weren't in a position, if we were still fighting, for example.
If we were still
We were
fighting,
still
we
in
were
a
in trouble.
Yeah. The fact that we were able to get ourselves into a pocket of space to be safe. I mean, we've already said it a couple times. That was the right decision to get us out of that pack.
Yeah.
We almost undercut the Lamborghini straight up, and then we just were able to just drive away.
I just made 7/10 on the car in front. I don't know how.
They're probably doing the same thing you're doing. They're probably
Yeah,
just
just
cooking
ease it
themselves
off.
to a safe spot.
Unless they didn't change the tyre and their tyres
They have
absolutely
nothing
cooked.
to gain. They have nothing to gain on trying to push. Like, they can't
No.
get up to P3. They just need to secure their points and go home, just like we're doing.
Just see how consistent my last, like, 8 laps have been. It's kind of scary. I'm not usually that consistent. It's part of my game on week as consistency.
Well, I think that consistency is definitely a product of the fact that those laps are when we started pulling away from around the 6th.
Yeah.
We didn't have to fight. We can just relax and kind of sit into a rhythm, into the groove of the track, and do what we want to do.
Next time we do daily races here, I might bust this car back out again.
If they let you, absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is a very, very tidy 5th place. I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Good, good.
Thank you everyone who's joined us for this third round of the Gran Turismo World Series. We've got a doozy of a round 4 coming up, so please look forward to that. Thank you again for joining us, Dev.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys on Saturday for the big one at the Nürburgring. Catch you guys later.